Today we're playing Beacon Pines. I don't know if I said that or not. We do need to... I think we're so close to being done with Beacon Pines. Let me change the category here. All right. So if you guys haven't been following Beacon Pines... there we go. I will give you a small synopsis once I load up the game here. All right, let's see. I haven't uploaded it in a while. I don't know if it needs like a... Okay, it doesn't. Okay, great. Okay, so Beacon Pines. There it is. All right, so little recap. Luca is our little guy in the middle. He is our little character. This is a choose your own adventure situation. So as we've gone through the story, we've hit a couple of roadblocks in our decision making, which I feel like it's a choose your own adventure, but it's a choose your own adventure until you hit a wall and then you go back and choose the choice that the game would have you choose to continue the storyline, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Anyway, so we've hit a couple of those walls. We've had to go back. I forget in what timeline we are, what branch we have gone up that has been successful, but we have also discovered a lot that our characters, obviously when they regress back to a certain point where we take a different path after hitting that wall, the characters don't remember what we do. So like we saw that our Gran is like working with the rich group in the community, and we don't know whether they're trying to like swindle the crazy people coming in and making a muck of things, or if they're working with them. I think Rolo is the orange kitty on the left, and I think Beck is the cat on the right. I think that's her name. Rolo is our best friend forever. He's kind of silly. And then Beck, we've just recently met in multiple different scenarios. And like, I forget like how their relationship is at the moment. Either way, what's happening is a fertilizer group that used to be really popular is now kind of leaked into the community. It's caused death of their plants and their crop, and they haven't really recovered from that. And it also can turn the animal villagers into like these horrifying monsters. And we are currently at this, and the thing is, chapter 9. Okay. So we had a fight with Rolo, and then we didn't have a fight with Rolo. And then we came home late, and then we didn't come home late. So if you haven't seen the other ones, I don't know if the VODs are still live, but I do put them all on YouTube. So if you want to see some of the backstory and you haven't yet, all of those are on the YouTube. But today in the game is, I believe, the big festival where all of this is supposed to kind of come to fruition, whatever Gran is doing, the community members, the crazy people, etc. Also, hello TikTok. I hope that you're well. Feel free to put any comments or anything. Happy Sunday. But yeah, let's see what happens, because I am totally lost as well at this moment. Oh, we like passed out forever.
He moaned into his pillow.
That's kind of weird.
Why would Gran drug him?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so also... Okay, so I think what happened, Gran is putting like sedatives or something in certain cans of the preserves that she makes. And we were in the basement snooping around. We ate the jam, I'm fairly certain. And then we passed the heck out, which is totally our fault. That was not ours to eat. So I love how he's blaming his grandma, but we ate the jam. Anyway. Why was she trying to drug? Yes. And we do not like Mr. Nuncreed. He is a rat. He's technically a dog, but he's a rat, and he's working with the crazy people, and Gran knows that, and I think was trying to get him a little tipsy-dipsy so that we could do something. I don't know.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Lucas snapped back to the matter at hand.
Also, we do have a narrator, but some of it I have to read, so. The festival! Right. So this is our little guy. I don't know if there's anything... Oh, I can jump. I don't know if there's anything in this room. There's also 2 rooms in our home that we've never been able to go into. This one, which is Gran's, and this one, which is our parents' home. For reference, our father is unfortunately not with us, and the mom is missing, but we think that these crazy people are the reason that they're missing. This is our kitchen that I constantly leave the fridge door open to. But then this is the basement that drugged me. But this is where we found out all of the information, like all of the... Oh, we also found out we're a kickboxer. Anyway, this is where the jam was, and this is where we this is where we found a lot of the information on like what they were trying to do, but like also no information on what they were trying to do. It's all a mystery still. Like, we know a lot of background, but we don't actually know a lot of what's going on. Up here from our cute little home, usually that makes me sneeze, but it hasn't done it in a while. This is where our dad lay underneath this gorgeous tree with like the craziest root system I've ever seen. And because our mom is just kind of missing, we don't really have anything for her, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Beck and Rolo. Okay, perfect. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators, which is the other thing. So there's a couple of people in the town that the jam is specifically made to send a message to, and then obviously some of the jam, which she labels with everybody's name because she's very organized. Some of them are meant to be sedatives, apparently, which we found out very fast. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed put me to sleep. Whoa. Sly devil. Ah! We got a new one. We also were collecting these charms not only for the fishing scene, which I'll show you guys, but also for our mom's cafe scenes, which I will hopefully also show you guys. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. No, he is the danger. We just don't know that because we've gone back in time for the 100th millionth time. Have you found anything? We looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found. She's really good at not being found, though. Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Oh, we're just going. All right, never mind. I don't get to like... Oh, wow. Okay.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Ahem. Is this thing... Oh my gosh. Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. We do know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. The pig... Okay, also, I don't know if you guys noticed in the top right, that pig has a house there, and they were literally building the building around him, and he refused to leave, and I think that's hilarious. So he's just sitting behind boxes, garbage, and balloons. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Awkward clapping, because we didn't really like him. Even that's more than the old codger deserved. The town does not like him.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
But it was his daddy, so I get it. Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a Big Tent revival.
Ooh. We don't like this guy, but he may or may not be good. We don't know. Gus Valentine, everyone.
Gave Gus a hearty slap.
Get off the stage. Let's hear it for our mayor. I'm glad that they put the slow claps in there. What a great turnout. Aw, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium. I mean, get on with it, guy.
Mr. Kerr pulled a big stack of note cards out from his vest.
Oh, Lord. It's like a presidential speech. Community. Oh, I'll say it like it. Okay. Community. Conviction. Commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. Does that sound very presidential? I don't know. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Dadgum is not very professional or presidential. Change is the reason we're all together today. I was gonna say all here today. I think your speech is crap. I feel like I could give you some pointers. It's hard for me to believe that I was only 4 years old. That it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. He was not 4 years old. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
Hold your applause. You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. So now he's a prisoner in our town. Like us, really. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It has... to see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment. Change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip.
He's all teeth, so I feel like, you know.
The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
I mean, some of us are in rapt attention. Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
That's you guys in this case. That's the only place I have to look. The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. How long does the speech last? A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
Voice began to build to a crescendo.
I'm not gonna yell. We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. I would have changed that to grabbing the future by the balls and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink, he's not pink, that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. And then they break out into the John Lennon song. Oh. Wait, weren't we trying to make the fountain explode? Wasn't that the point? I forgot that they were trying to make the fountain explode. I think that's what that was. What was that?
I began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. That was not thunder. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. That is so dumb. We have all planted a lot of good in this town, and so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim
Raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest away.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
How did this get sci-fi?
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end.
What?
On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
What? Oh. Hello, Wes. How are you? Oh, I do love a good hiding corner, though. Happy Sunday. How are you? So good to see ya. Okay, well, apparently we're all frozen. That's unexpected. That is, I mean, are we going to sing Let It Go now? That's copyright for sure. Oh, what? What?
ruins everything.
What?
Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Our I love that the narrator was having a full breakdown, and that's exactly how we feel about it. Thank you so much. Stop your whining, girl. We can always go back. We have another one.
No, I don't mean that.
She might mean that. She's having a full meltdown.
Got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Yeah, okay. All right, so this is the tree of decisions. This is the tree of choice. Tree of choice, that's cute. I don't know if that's what they call it. Okay, so you see all these paths that have the check marks beside them. It means we went that way. We already know the outcome. And because the branches haven't continued, it means that it literally went to shit, which is funny because we do have one. What the moose? What the dragon? How are you, my friend? Happy Sunday. I hope you're well. We're back in Beacon Pines. We just froze over, which is exciting. The one thing I will say is that I do enjoy the fact that this game kind of has those walls, because I'm also one of those that gets choice fatigue, especially if I feel like I'm missing out on something if I don't choose a certain path. So this is kind of nice that it kind of like guides you, but also allows you the choice, because let's be honest, we chose and it was still wrong. No worries. Thank you so much. I've missed you as well. I hope everything is going okay. I'm sorry I haven't been able to check in as much, but I love you so much, and I appreciate you coming by and chilling. Hope all goes well. Oh, yes. A happy belated birthday to everyone. That's the other messed up part. As soon as I stopped streaming, everybody had their birthdays, and I missed all of them. So if you had a birthday, happy belated. I'm so sorry. All right, so now we're at the top of this branch. We've got a new one. And here's the thing. You often don't receive these until it's... No, wait a minute. Oh, wait, yes. Oh, we're all the way back here? Okay. I know. I know. That's how crazy it's been. Oh, I need to give Fossa his, let me do that actually real quickly. Ignore this. It's just so I can get Fossa back on there. Sorry, give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you, friend. Okay. There we go. Ignore it. Sorry about Agile. All right, so we're doing slide. So I know you guys are in Agile, so let me know when you're done with Agile. I'll actually type that. And I will take a break to drink this coffee. So once Agile is over, we'll talk about the recap. Basically, everybody's got those electric bikes now. Right. Why am I getting ads twice? Double ads. I don't know. I changed some settings like a month ago. So I don't know what it's like now. Let me know if it's a lot, though. I can readjust. I was trying to make it so that people wouldn't enter on ads, and then I don't know if that was successful or not. Now it's just complete random, it feels. At least there's like a good drum set going on while we wait. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a recap here. So we're in the basement, and like I said last time, the little squirrel guy, he's in cahoots with Gran, but we think Gran is technically good, and we think this guy is technically good because he's got a lot of, like, niceness going on, like, sometimes to, like, a yucky point. But we've tried the chill, we tried the hard, both of us have landed in a bad spot. Now we have Sly, because we're trying to get information from him. The chill version, I think, was literally so unhelpful, and he locked us in the basement. And then the hard was, I think, Rolo knocked him the hell out, which was also unhelpful, because then we weren't able to get any information from him at all. So let's see what Sly does. Just in general, because it's good for me too, honestly, because I forget what's going on. So let's do Sly.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation.
You know, I don't know. They didn't have bad cop on there at all either.
Ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task.
Oh, Beck is doing it this time. Okay, so chill was our way. Hard was Rolo's way. So Sly is Beck's way, which I think checks out with her personality very well. All right, let's see what happens.
Snaps. She roused Mr. Tolliver.
I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Oh, they did it for me anyway. I didn't need to do that. What? What's going on here? No worries. Enjoy your walk, Dragon. Thanks for being here. You're the Maud Will girl. Maud Will. Please call me Beck. Sorry about all this.
Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
I think they're pretty good. It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Grand.
Ah, so they are related.
This was gonna be easy.
I don't know if it's going to be easy. You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge, which is information that we got from reading all of the materials down here. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense. Yes, she's so good.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
I hope we don't get locked in the basement for the second time. That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Ow. Very true. So it turns out we're both here to
Held her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. The source. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
I mean, we think that. You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There is one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing, really. The other day, I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. Ooh. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in the Perennial Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. It's the fountain! That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper just missed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies. He's literally the cutest squirrel ever.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave.
Get out.
With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
I can't believe that worked. She's so good. You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time, Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. Rolo. But all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies. So U would be 21, N would be 14, D would be... Oh, it's an anagram. Nun Creed's drugstore.
Luca and Beck looked at Rolo with amazement.
Rolo, that was incredible. Wait, am I stupid? What's an anagram? Does that mean you take the letters and you move them around until they make something that makes sense? Well, it's either that or Corinne's nude rug store. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next. Ooh, okay. Cool. All right. We're on a mission! It's the other squirrel lady. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? I think that's his wife. Nope. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. That's hilarious. Oh, it's dark. Wait, can we go to... Oh, that means she's not in the... Dang it. That means she's not in the diner. Okay, so this is Dad in our memories. Okay, we don't have any more. These are all the items that we collected. I don't know if it's everything. He just told us that we could be getting more, but I also feel like if we're getting near the end, there might not be any more. It's too bad we've never been able to go in that building. Ooh. You're late, Augustus. We love her, but also hate her. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this Insipid Town festival really about? I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. It's like a catch-22 for me. He seems like he has moments where he's like, oh yeah, this guy could be good. And then there's other moments where I'm like, this guy is a rat. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. She is so, she's so dismissive. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. Ooh, sibling squabble. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground, so they do know. That is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. That's why she's working with Gran. They are dumping their nasty little secrets on us, sometimes literally. When this all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed? Us, for sure.
Eris's cry hung in the air.
That's the loudest she's been thus far. We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. That book girl is still here. She be reading at all hours. It's getting late, children. Thanks, Eris. Where's your son, by the way? Okay. Anyway. Why are you still out here, girl? Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. He's very true. Better get to Nuncreeds. I don't want to go to Nuncreeds, though. I want to explore. Oh, I could go down here. Oh, there's nothing down here. Okay, never mind. Is Batgirl up here at her stand? She's usually only here during the day. Yeah. Can I go in the diner? Damn. The diner has secrets with Mom, too. I don't know if it's limited or not, but we haven't been able to go back since the first time. This little guy! This is the son I was talking about.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Ew. Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Gross. Ugh. Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. He's so grown up for such a kid. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. He's so sad, though. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Yeah, yours is really yucky. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold, hard cash, which his family obviously has a lot of because he's the son of somebody in the family, for the mayors. Well, he's right. It's locked. We can use the phone booth. There's got to be more clues. Okay, let's see. No, I know there definitely is. The phone booth for sure. We got trapped in here. Have you seen anyone actually use this thing? We got trapped down here before, but not again. Besides Mr. Nuncreed, no. Exactly.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
We know because of a past experience that is now erased from the children's memory, but that's okay. That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Creed's new drugstore. I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
That's very cute. All right, let's see here.
Beck cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we... They fall.
Dropped loose from its shell.
I love this so much.
Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate.
Can you imagine?
Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Right? Ooh, okay.
The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
So the last time we were down here, this is why we know Nuncreed is a rat, but he knew that we knew what was going on with the hazmat suits and like the guy up at the guy that like got us at the warehouse the first night. And he pushed us down there, told the phone operator like they know too much or like whatever, and it was just Luca. And we got captured down here, but we never got to see anything down here. So this is like amazing. I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth? Menial! No. It's 22, baby! Happy 22 months, my friend. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it, but you guys don't need to do that, especially with how infrequent I have been. I always appreciate it, but it's never necessary. I do hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Happy weekend, friend. Hopefully all is well across the ocean. Happy weekend. How are you doing? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I'm good, just busy. Just very, very busy. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Anatomic. Atomic. I say anatomic. It's atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. Ooh. That is such a wild statement unless you know the game very well, and I love it so much. I hope you're having a good time with it. I've heard it's quite scary. Hopefully you don't get spooked too bad. It's definitely not something I would watch, but I hope it's a wonderful movie. It looks like each of these has something written on them. Okay, do we get to explore now? Yes! Okay, this is the hazmat suit. The suit has a broken mask. Good luck! So have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a Nuncreed and talks like a Nuncreed, I think so too. Let's not jump to conclusions. Oh, we can. Just saying. No, we absolutely can jump to conclusions. All right, so this says Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like a big something. I bet we're each going to have to choose a tube. Perennial Harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Very, very helpful. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? She might be involved, but she also might know that she might not know that she's involved. True. Mining Operations Alpha. That sounds like something I want to do. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer, and a series of tubes. Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech. Eeny, meeny, miny. Are we going to go down all of them? Rolo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. Oh, Lord. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. Oh! Shit. It is Nuncreed. Shit. Shit. Awesome. Oh my gosh. You all need to come with me now. No, he's such a rat though. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. It is. It's kind of obvious too. So, but they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. Wait, so he isn't a baddie? I mean, he's not a baddie, but he might be like an actual baddie. You know what I mean? We don't care about our skins. I gotta care about our skins. Hold on now. I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
Joseph. You sound just like him. Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. Our dead dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before
Toward the strange tubes.
all of this. That's a lie. It's true, I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and bright-eyed pharmacist. That's right, our dad was a doctor. But so our dad was a doctor and was also documenting a lot of the problems that were happening and a lot of the illnesses that were happening. And they, I believe, were tying it to the fertilizer plant and like the new things that were being brought in or like tested or whatever. And I think they either got rid of him or something to that effect because he is passed now. But all of the records that we saw also in the basement indicated that they knew something was going down and they were investigating it. And maybe he got too close, and maybe him and Nuncreed got separated in like ideals. Both hell-bent on helping folks, just in different ways probably. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us, says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand, and he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people, but the thing I could never get him to understand was it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. So he is a baddie. Not like a baddie. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. It actually has a very good point. Walt loved being righteous almost more than he loved his family. Let's not bash a dead man. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? I know, right? It's literally all your fault, and literally you were really selfish, I'm sure. Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step.
I'm gonna punch him in the throat! No, stay away. I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. Juniper wanted to be involved because she knew all of this was bad. But you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
I'm gonna force my hands. What? You really don't know. My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose and trying to drug you with her jam. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's gonna disrupt the festival? Yes, she's gonna wait, why are we disclosing this? We probably shouldn't. Why would she?
Color drained from Nuncreed's face.
'Cause she knows your scheme, old man. How does she know? You're all very obvious. Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. We should not be revealing all of this, but it is quite funny. And honestly, hers is way cooler. I mean, I don't know about that. There's a lot of tubes in here. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Grabbed Luca by the shoulders.
Ooh.
His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Yes, she does. Tell me now. She's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain, but why would...
Jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source! The source! We don't know about the source. We just know what it's called. What is it? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's gonna freeze us all! Oops. So he's a baddie, but also Gran didn't really understand the full scope of what was going on and ended up freezing the entire town with one explosive to the fountain. So it's multi-layered. It's like a cake. Cake has layers. Is this turning into a Shrek episode? Oh! His ears! You all need to run! Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. Is this gonna be a That did not go how I expected. So, we're totally following him, right? Totally, yes. I would like to go down the tube, please. See you on the other side. Wee. I'm so excited. You good? This is so fun. Wee. Wait. I love this town. Oh, I thought she was gonna, like, go to her mom's. Oh, we started back from chapter 8. I forget it goes backward. Because we were on chapter 9 when we started this episode, but because we had to go backwards in time, we technically started chapter 7 over. Anyway. This is so fun.
Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera, as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments.
Wouldn't it be fun to just get sucked down a tube like that? Just once. Somewhere safe.
Turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carry her gracefully along.
I love it. How did they do that? And look at Nuncreed. He is a massive dog. How did they just gently carry him through tubes of space into different areas of the town without absolutely killing someone?
She heard the distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth.
Nice.
Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant. Light blazed into view.
Why is it so cold?
A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
What? What was this tube called again? Does anybody remember? It's like Mission something or Mission... That was intense. Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids in there. Oh, gross, Rollo. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got on any of us. He peed himself. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go? Gross. This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We've got to catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Okay, so he might have gone down, but I want to go up. Is there like a way to go up? Wait. This is like... No way we're doing alternate universe. That's where my dad is buried, and this is definitely where my house is. Because if I go down, it's like the... Has it already happened, and this is the result? This looks familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear off the snow. No time, Nuncreed's getting away. But it was nighttime. They were going to do it for the festival, so this can't have happened on the timeline like that, right? What? Oh, it is. Okay, this is starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of town. Oh, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Okay, Mr. Nuncreed is not an alien. Rollo. Stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. The final objective, kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pine citizens of their choosing. They never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. This is crazy pants. So there's a couple of things that could have happened here, right? Like, number one, this is the old version.
Corner to the frozen town square. They spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center.
So, okay, so it's either the old town, we're in an alternate universe, and those are the only options I have.
He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
But it's already frozen. Wouldn't she know that it's gonna freeze again?
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Graham stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss.
Which is where the fountain is.
A wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Nuncreed turned back toward the king, desperation in his eyes.
He done told us to leave, and we're like, tube time. Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Lowenbach held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over the torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
Both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. He just had different ideas about how to affect change. Very convenient that your way just happened to line your pockets. Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge. Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
Oh, poor baby. A weep is our only option, but that's happened before. I wonder if we're gonna have to come back to this, or if this is like the final. Oh, poor baby. Luca has cried so much in this series, actually.
And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
Wait, Graham, but you're actually gonna freeze the entire town? Wait a minute. I know we're weeping on the ground hysterically, but can you give me a minute? This'll all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
There's gotta be another choice outside of weep. We'll probably get it. You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties fall. I mean, they're literally all about to be frozen. Juniper, don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran threw the torch into the deep darkness.
Jinkies. The deep dark down.
She smiled and exhaled in relief.
Everyone on their knees, though.
Resignation.
No.
As the
Oh, shit.
thunderous thud.
Ooh. You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing to...
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
She done messed up.
Gran
The end.
had time to spin around and run to Luca.
Oh, man.
Attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror.
Yeah, she definitely didn't think that through.
It was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever.
For the second time.
And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
What?
In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end.
Really, though? No way.
That was dire.
Uh-huh.
On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from.
True. True.
Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Sure. What? But I've done everything. Wait, what do you want from me? I don't,
This is a
no,
story about struggle.
I'm so confused. Wait a minute.
Yanked it flat. Lucas
I did not mean to select that, by the way.
chapter everything's the next only this
Everything's fine. Everything was not fine. Yeah, take your time. Began to weep. Weep is the only option.
and it was all falling the tears. Gran stared at she stiffened up and brandished the torch at Miss
Okay. So we have all of these, but some of them cannot be used for... Like, some of these were not used for the storyline. They were exclusively used either with the mom or the dad. In their separate scenes. So the problem is that we would have to go back enough where we were able to make actual change, but the last couple of pivotal moments have not allowed us to do as much exploring. Because wouldn't we need the knowledge? Or are we saying that now that we have the knowledge, we can pick a different path? Bro. A lot of yelling, lots of back and forth. She threw the thing in. That's not going to change.
She smiled the torch.
The explosion gets me, to be honest.
Gran her attempt unflit. There was her. That is where and in attack the end. Well, that was on the bright side. Now we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
The problem is, if we go backwards, then we don't learn what and where the source is. But there's no other pathway. And I don't know where to find any more of them because we literally did everything and found so many. We do get to keep them. Where were we able to go inside the diner is the other question I have. What? Wait a minute. Rumble has a question mark now? Do any of the other ones have a question mark now? What? Wait a minute. Rumble. But we already did Rumble. Skip to where you left off. What are we doing? What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task, a friendship brings. Can I go back to the diner now, though? Rolo! Hey. Did you find the comic book? We were trying to apologize. Okay, so for Rumble, a backstory. For Rumble, we didn't meet up with Gran because it rained and we ended up staying at Beck's house, which means we also didn't meet Rolo that night and we ended up getting into the fight. And then Rolo was trying to make it up to us, I guess, by sending us on this stupid library chase when really he was the one that was kind of an ass. Anyway. Yep. And you got the corn dog. Yep. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Am I gonna fly? Because I have too many balloons in my hand. Flee. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Rolo, just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know. When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Silly. Still my turn. Oh, I thought you said silly. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. Now that's a real apology. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. We get to go in the building. I was literally just saying I didn't get to go in the building yet. Are you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? I am. Maybe it's going to tell us about the source. What if we get caught? I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. It really can't because we're going to get frozen in time. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. I kind of feel like I want to go in the building, though. I got my balloons, though. Can I go in here? Oh, come on. I can't talk to her either at the moment. Okay, so where am I in this story, though? Oh. Excuse me. Can I talk to anybody, or has everybody been talked to? I guess I could also go see if the dad's area can use the flea, because I could have sworn it was going to let me use it there, but maybe there's another branch I haven't discovered. Can I let these balloons go? That's so funny. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. I've already been to the library. I've already talked to this chap. This guy is my favorite. He's so cute. I guess there really isn't anything else to do. I can't even... Because he doesn't know the secrets to the secret. Can I get Beck? Is Beck just not going to be part of the story anymore? I guess not. Well, that's kind of stupid, because Beck is great. I wonder how all of this pans out. Alright, I guess we'll go to the stupid treehouse. But it's on the way to the dad's thing, too, so we'll stop at the pond and see if that new one can be used there. If not, I don't really know how to unlock the rest of the stuff at the diner. Because it was literally only open that one day. Whereas, like, the dad's can kind of be done at any point. Are you sure I can't go in here? Darn. Wow, it really isn't letting me... Oh, hey! Old Pickler's Pond. Oh, it's just the sign. I thought I was able to talk to the rabbit. I guess I can't talk to anybody. Okay. Hi. Oh, I can't even... Oh, wait, yes, I can. Hold on. I'm going to do this real quick to see if... No, it doesn't. Dang. Okay, never mind. Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Oh, jeez.
If I'm honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
She's still gonna freeze the entire town.
Both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried everything I've done. I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
He folded the paper into his pocket and held up the letter.
We's just gonna hold on to these? Oh, okay. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whatever you want. Are we gonna get frozen here instead? You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we'd been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Hugo was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year, except we're not, because we're going to be frozen because Gran is going to destroy the source.
This was untrue.
Exactly.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Frozen in friendship, though. Huh, what was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
It was not fireworks.
It was not fireworks.
It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
I don't understand why everything ends frozen. The big chill. Ooh. We got an achievement for that.
A wave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
At least they're chilling, literally.
Only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene in a silent treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets sits a pair of friends, alone for the rest of time. The end.
Except not really, right? Yeah.
Can't be the ending.
No, it can't.
I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
I mean, we haven't accepted it thus far.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it.
I mean, we got a new thingy.
We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
She's driving me crazy, to be honest with you. Here I was thinking, oh, we'll have so many things to... So it's here? Okay, this just keeps getting wilder. And I always feel like I need to give you guys a little bit of a backstory because it's not going to make sense otherwise. So on this side of the tree, in the picture, we met Beck in the forest with the goop. That is technically the fertilizer that can like morph the people in the village if it touches them. And our bully, who I forget the name of, but it'll probably come up here. Our bully ended up getting splashed by Beck, I believe, who attacked them because they were bullying us, or maybe it was us. He got splashed and he started to morph and he ended up in our tree house, and the clipboards along with Mr. Kerr were like, ooh, we need to study this guy. And they were following him, and we chose fight, which didn't go I have a hair in my nose, which didn't go very well, ended up getting us captured, and then that version ended. The other option was to flee, which we didn't have at the time. We only had fight, and now, fight or flight, I guess we're going to run and see if this makes any difference. But we have a lot of knowledge in this lineup. Like, we know a lot of the things that are going on already.
Luca drew himself up and decided to
This was creepy, by the way.
had left.
We did this very early on.
He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches.
Yeah, zip line, let's go.
Eyes as it struck blue and taut.
Nice. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy. Iggy. Iggy's the name of our bully. Yeah, see, he's a little morphy. See you jerks. They're trying to capture him to study him and or get him out of the town. Fine, we know where that leads them. This way, we'll take the tunnels. The tubes!
Luca and Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back.
Tactful.
He tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice.
Probably because it was ice.
In fact, it was ice.
We found it. It's the cold place. We found it early. Well, early. We had to go all the way back to chapter 5.
They stood silently, catching their breath. The sky was like sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across a snowy terrain.
It's the town, but frozen. We're going to discover the source early. Okay. That was actually pretty badass. Uh-huh. I think we lost him. Are we up in the mountains? I don't think so. If anything, we went downhill. Then what's up with the Winter Wonderland? All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me. Because this is exactly where our house was supposed to be. This is where our dead dad is supposed to... Oh, we have the walkie-talkie! And my beautiful fairy goddess of light and love, how are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. You've brightened up the stream chat. Welcome in. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully your weekend's going well. Always good to see ya. Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Which is so clutch. It's that bozo Kerr. I hope nothing bad has happened to you out in the woods.
I looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be rude.
A resigned sigh, Luca responded.
Seems like the only dangerous thing in the woods is you. He speaks, the young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation did you end up with one of our radios? Just lucky, I guess. Boy, howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprises, aren't you? Because they captured Rolo also when we were trying to get a hold of him. I could use an extra day. Oh. I know, right? I got you. I could use an extra day, but I'm having a nice weekend. That's good. Good, good. I could also use an extra day. You knew my parents? I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful. See, this is why I can never decide whether Kerr is good or not.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep moving. Because this is where our dead dad is, technically, in the other version of our house. This is the tube we came through.
Metal was lightly covered in snow. Two faint seams were visible along the surface.
A manhole cover? If it is, I've never seen one like it. It's because it's a tube! Ugh. What's the readout? Sitting just above 258 Kelvin. Jeez, Kelvin. I haven't thought about a Kelvin measurement since college. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kerr? Meh, still within safe ranges. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge in the equilibrium could cause a cascade. Dude, relax. Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Really? Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on it. If you guys see them, just shout it like that. Until it gets my attention. Because I think I'm my own mod today, which is fine. I just probably won't see it. So just let me know. Let's get this over with. Did he? Why they do that? Yeah, like why? You know? Like why are they doing that? We just trying to enjoy a game. It's so rude. What's all this? Hard to say with all the snow. I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out letters under there. What town could this even be? There couldn't be another town this deep into Weepwood. I'm looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go. I'll see what I can do. Oh, so we really are gonna... Oh! 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 Yeah, boy! I knew it! Maybe best to add a channel block term? I don't know how to do that. Now you're asking the real mod questions. I have no clue. I'd have to look into it. It's okay. Luckily, this game allows me to get my mouse back, so it's alright for now. We'll just keep an eye on it. This doesn't make any sense. We're in Beacon Pines? How's that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? I guess we got turned around. Where did all this snow come from? Well, it's been colder than normal lately. That's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape. The puddle we fought at before, it was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source. The source. You think it's related? What the hell is going on? We're gonna get you some answers. Let's keep moving. I love that we can throw snowballs. Yeah. We couldn't look at this before. This stuff look familiar to you? Looks like the barrel near the puddle I shoved me into, yeah. In fairness, he was being a total jerk. It's all frozen.
Down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Whatever happened here, it happened fast. It probably happened before. The fish didn't even have time to run. Or, you know, swim run. Okay.
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all of this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You are such a dork. You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is mangled, the town is destroyed, and everyone we've ever known is gone. We don't know that. We can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry. Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion and more than a little guilt.
It is getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Let's just rest for a bit.
Boys huddled together for warmth and comfort.
Couldn't you go into one of these houses if they're abandoned?
For exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. before was to sit in silence, numb.
That's not good. We're gonna get caught. The way the snow covered everything over, it's kind of calming. Yeah. I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. Huh? For getting us away from those creeps. I sort of froze up back there. Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what the gunk would do. You didn't, right? Of course not. And second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper. But I did lose my temper.
He motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. But that's exactly what you should have done. I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That's how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you? Of course. Geez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point. Why would you go around saying cruel things trying to get into fights?
He shrugged.
The plot? It's something to do. You're an asshole because you're bored? Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Rolo are always having a blast together. You got that rhino girl, though. She does only say yep, though. Laughing and calling them dinky little treehouse mission control.
Laughed openly.
Perfect little Luca Van Horn. With his perfect little life. My parents are gone, you ass. My life is not perfect. Everybody in town likes you. Not everybody. Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet, and even she already likes you. You have Tish.
Wiped his nose with his sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great. But she ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know? Oh, I know.
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
It must be raining out here. Definitely.
Iggy edged into a wide yawn.
You should probably try to get some sleep. Yeah. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all of this.
Luca's eyelids began to slowly drift shut.
I don't think it's a good idea to sleep here. Luca? Yeah. I always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse. What do you think? Not bad. I'll give you the full tour when we get back. You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more.
When it comes to worst days of my entire life, this one isn't half bad. All he wanted was friendship.
Bread. Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. This is how you remember them, huh? Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes. Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you? Luca snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us.
Oh my gosh, she's so dramatic.
Look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. No, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting.
Oh.
Close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. to do. Just watch. There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it.
So he knew this is also the bridge between Uncreed and him, I think,
Swore an oath to help people.
because he's a doctor.
I won't turn my back on them. Luca was around Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you.
But he was doing the right thing, probably.
Removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
What a statement.
I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo.
Buckaroo.
Got a little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere. Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. And time to tuck you in.
Except he wasn't.
Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door.
Please don't say promise.
I promise.
He promised. He gone.
And strode out into the evening sun. A figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall. It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head.
Wake up.
From a deep
Allô?
slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Get your hands off me. Oh, she's so cute. She's like a little mouse.
It was the calming presence, or the recognition that he was not in danger. Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
You two certainly have caused a lot of commotion. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy. We were asleep minding our own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's heads. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me. You...
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
True. You big-hatted, scarfy-necked furball. Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit here. Interesting choice of words. I mean, let's all just calm down. Who are you? A friend. An observer. A hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility. Great. How about a name? If you must call me something, you can call me Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off? Very well.
Nat began to talk differently.
Wait! Wait! Do you live here? You might say that. So you know where we are. You might also say that. Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You gonna help us or not? Before knowing how to leave, one must know where they are. All right, that does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Oh, he's so ridiculous. At least he's going the right direction. Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn the patience thin, Nat relented.
Oh, it's a boy. Very well, I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
I don't know if we can trust him. Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place.
I think he's trying to say they're technically already there.
And disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines. Look, Nat, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we stumbled through some time travel gate in Weepwood, or we teleported to some alternate universe, or this is all just some cruel experiment by Kerr and his goons. But this is not our home. This is what happened with Sharper, probably. You're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful. Just give it to us straight. So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original true Beacon Pines. And it got frozen over probably in a similar fashion. You both grew up here, but the town you've called your home for the past several years is a replica. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair, but a replica nonetheless. That's impossible. It's too much work. You'd need a whole town to replicate a whole town. Indeed, to pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. That which could not would require a precise duplicate. That's why our house is gone and the grave is gone, probably, because it was replaced with the original. So our house is the original. We would have noticed. Ooh, the pig doesn't know his house is a replica. Someone would have noticed. You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities, what a word, which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to this miraculous thing we call a brain. It has a real aversion to discontinuity, a revulsion even. The brain is a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane. Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably. So you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all and no one noticed? Precisely. But why? Why is the one question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover... the source. The source. The one that Gran exploded. Why'd you say the source like that? Why indeed. Ooh. It's all ridiculous. There's no way they could... If this really is home... His dad tried to do the same thing. Iggy, it's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weepwood. I don't even get to go to the fountain?
Chapter 6. The Source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard. A headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. All this time I thought I was visiting you, but you've been here, alone in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
No reply. Just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
Bro. You better hide. Hide. 259 Kelvin. Fall off distance still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. The people who loved them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated. Gosh, this guy.
Scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Oh my gosh. I'd be so pissed. I'm over here getting personal and he throws a snowball at my face. Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Why did he do that? Weirdo. He literally just danced his way out of the scene. That's great. Here I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses are out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
He gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Bam! Hey! Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow, crying like some pushover. Who you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luke Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you acting like a horse's ass, I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Kurt and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about a source.
Wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the source must be awful valuable to Perennial Harvest. Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it? Okay, but we already know what that is, and it's this also. What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. We should do neither of those things. And what if it's too big to smash?
Flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad, I promise. His dad probably tried to help and it ended up doing this, which is why they had to do the switch situation. And now we're having to fix it. It can get awful cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rollo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh, heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you? We should probably not answer that question.
Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Oh, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. I do like that I can throw snowballs. Oh, I can do it here too. Oh. Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
Oh, what you got? Long story. So a few years back, I, came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give kids. The good stuff. So why did you bury it under a tree? That's a long part of the story. You and Rollo were doing chores at Rollo's chicken coop, and you guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these are some primo fireworks, so I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop? I prefer to think of it as an incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the looks on your faces. Rollo got grounded for months, which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried them under that tree, but when I came back for them later, they were gone because the town moved. I figured some grown-up found them and tossed them.
Triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us. Unbelievable. It's so interesting that they have all of these things that happened and these memories, but we can't think of them. Or we don't know, like, which ones happened in which town. Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who is in way over his head. A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero. I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself. Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. I know how powerful the source is. It froze an entire town, and it's about to do it twice over. Prepare for blast off, loser. I love it so much. There's the source. Can I go anywhere else, though? Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place. I can. Oh, I can't go up there, though. Does it have a down? No. Can I come over here? I want to drive the truck. Can I drive the truck? No. Go this way? Oh, okay. So I have to do it here. Okay. I don't know what crooked is for. It's gotta be like a... It's either for the diner, probably, or... Yeah. It's either for the diner or the pond, so...
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo! Nice. Whoa. I can see why they wanted to move all of us out of town now. But why would they dig a giant hole? That's where the fountain is. I think this is it. Mm-hmm. This is the source? It's a dang hole. How do we smash a hole? Ah! Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr. Where's Rolo? I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Drats, it's cold. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It really is something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined,
The back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. At least he's honest. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean you don't know? Ain't you in charge? Oh, heavens no. My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications. Were the complications. Uh-huh. You are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
He's all teeth. It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime, and you happen to be extras ready for your curtain call. We aren't giving up without a fight. Your smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you. Now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change. Should we jump in the hole? Jump in the hole! There, that's better. Deal with them.
Sly glance.
You gonna drop them in there? Or are we gonna jump in the hole? Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air. To drop it down.
What you gonna do now, sucker? Stop. Let's not do something regrettable. Joke's on you, regret is one of my specialties. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these in your precious hole? Yikes, what a statement. Nothing. Nothing at all. You're a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. That's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool. He's sweating. Call off your goons.
After a long pause,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You can all head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here. The raccoons went backwards. They are so creepy. It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What, like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Ooh! Ah! Iggy is such a rat! Oh! Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy and Luca.
No!
Iggy tried to twist,
Oh!
but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side. Luca dove forward,
Eee!
Iggy's hand just before it slipped.
Holy cow.
His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
You reckless child, what have you done? You ran at him! Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back. What channel do I use? It doesn't make a damn difference, they're always listening. If you do that, the clipboards will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kerr is out of the picture. We're gonna kill somebody? Just let go and save yourself. If he lets go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. He is such a savage. Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go? Yeah, if you could just, you know, long life. I'll have you know I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phileas Young. I'm not gonna sing. Wow, can you believe this guy?
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Kerr, just let go. No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
No! You aren't gonna kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no.
Felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do with bullies. I can't. It's your only way out of this mess. 2 birds with 1 stone. It makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
Calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air.
Do we get a choice? Wait, do we get a choice? Let me do the right thing for once. No! We get a choice. We can't. We can't. We can't. We can't.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. A good lad. Now, radio for help.
I don't know if we made the right choice or not, but I can't let Iggy go.
Tagged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out. We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now.
What?
A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair.
What?
Better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away.
Damn.
A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end.
I can't let him go, guys. It's gonna make me let him go. This narrator be getting on my nerves. Fine. Fine.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request.
At least it ended quickly so that we could make another choice.
As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Good. But he's gonna freeze too because the fireworks are gonna destroy the source, no?
Darkness.
Yeah, I guess I don't really understand how this changes anything because it's still gonna destroy the source and freeze everything again. Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Oh, well maybe not. Okay. Luca, you should really step back. What? Quickly. Oh! Curious. What? Ah, but of course. Those fireworks of Iggy's must have been just the right amount of energy. What Gran was doing was too much. Oh, God. You should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempus liquamine is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself, but doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So the gunk makes things cold and the fireworks made the whole freeze over. That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. A shudder to think what would have happened in that case. We've happened it twice. If I could word, you know? We do. It will take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all this stuff, why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my way. Each one of us has our role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn, you are going to save the world. Ooh!
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west.
Cool.
Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him,
Oh,
trudging through the snow.
that's it? Okay.
One step, taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer.
To destiny! To destiny!
Continued
Oh!
Beacon Pines, pines harder.
Pines harder!
Served cold.
Okay.
Second time's a charm?
Okay. What?
Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good? I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Number 2, charm. Wait, what? What? Okay, well, I guess this is the only one I have. I guess I'll do this. Okay, so we're now with Gran and the crew again. But at least Iggy's alive and not morphed. We're humming.
He began to hum.
Hum.
After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody.
Yeah, we still haven't figured out what happened to Mom, though.
Only thing that could calm his mind.
Because Rolo isn't captured in this one, so if they're together in the other one, we wouldn't know
However briefly,
where she is now.
it seemed okay.
Not that we really knew where Rolo was
That melody
at that time either.
memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud.
Wait, we know where the fireworks are, though. Well, we do. He doesn't. I hope this isn't copyrighted.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely as recognition slowly set in. Her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out.
Okay. Can we get fireworks?
Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along.
We're just gonna sing it out. Sing it out. It's very pretty. Nuncreed just standing there like an absolute menace.
Luca lifted his head.
Oh, I'm in control.
The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
How do you know? I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo. Buckaroo? The only people who call me that are my dad and... This is our mom?
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly.
What?
He could just make out the impression of a familiar face.
What happened, though?
He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees.
I wonder if it was the goo.
About her was undeniably his mother. Only smaller, older, changed.
Mom? That's right, buckaroo. What?
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
I don't understand. Eleanor? I thought you were gone. You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Lenore looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
How? You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd have pieced it together by now. You were exposed. Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me? I never left you. I was always right here, Luca. Why did you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on, but the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until perennial harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. These are bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want, and they don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. I tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting fire with fire.
First time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now there's a better way to stop perennial harvest. The cold, hard truth.
Gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. Okay. Come on, Nuncreed. Let's go, man. Let's do it. Right your wrongs and shit. We got fireworks. You don't understand. He always wins. Oh, we do.
Chapter 9.
Can we go back and get them fireworks?
The devil you know. 7 months ago,
Oh.
Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under
Ooh. Do we get to play as her?
stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand.
Okay.
The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door bust open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant.
Gross.
It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base.
I really thought we were going to be finishing this today, but I got to be completely honest with you. This just keeps getting more and more aggressive.
And began shifting through the piles of paper.
I feel like I've said that so many times when we played this game.
They were experimental thoughts on something called Tempest.
That's the source.
There were dozens of them. Every one stopped, failed.
Ooh.
Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
And that is what change is all about. Oh, thank God we didn't have to do this stupid speech again. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen, but we say balls. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we blah, okay, blah, blah, blah. We've already done this. This man is a liar. Excuse me? Yeah, excuse you. I will not. Get him, Mom. This town is a dangerous secret and perennial harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
I don't know if they're going to take us seriously. If not, this is going to take a turn for the very worst. Imagine such a thing. It's absurd and just plain impossible. He's all teeth. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuated... Mrs. Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? Bitch! You sniveling little worm. This is growing tiresome. A little help, please. The clipboards! Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. Wait, do we have proof? That would probably have been helpful. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, aren't you just sneaky as the Dickens? The Dickens! We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true, and now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption, but we're not sorry. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable so that she can get the help she needs. Nuncreed, please. She's not the one who's disturbed. Let's go, stupid dog man. He's such a dork. You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Solomon is a rat? That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir. Take them away. No! No, I want them to see this. Ah, the ever-tempestuous Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side, like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
Paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater.
Rude.
Darting it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party, but alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr. Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for the rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir, of course. You've done quality work for me, William. Is Solomon actually like the younger version of the original guy? Like he drank the goo? You can look forward to the recompense we agreed on.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Okay. Founder, you are most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
It's true. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Pulled a glass vial from his pocket. With motion, he downed its contents.
He was looking for a youth potion.
A triumphant smile.
Fountain of youth. That's hilarious. You can all call me Sharper Valentine. I knew it. Ah!
Body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
That's why she's old. The first one didn't work, but they got one to work. This is horrifying.
Gripped the crowd.
Oh
A story about change.
my goodness. What? No. Ah, so you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Ah, wonderful.
Her choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Sharper, you malicious bastard. Ooh. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
Gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
No! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
Helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
What a snake. He may be a dog, but he's a snake. I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy? I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give, the opportunity to prove yourself in my absence. Squandered. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Augustus, an adult is speaking. I wonder if the sister knew. I don't know which is worse, a son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you failed me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when we can live forever? But what about... It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where's Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? No, I'm still here. Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. Like a dog. I only did what I did because you left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter. Cheer up. You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorer state than any of you. An aging actor, desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest? You think that puffed up blatherskite, what the heck are some of these words, could have accomplished all of this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow, you've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Is he actually good? Ugh, okay, I didn't really want to see it. Okay, cool. Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinaire at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It truly was the role of a lifetime. Wait. So this Bill Kerr was a Pat C. the whole time? Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. And I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Ha, the young hero. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends make a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we? I don't know if it was better or worse that we froze in time.
Making the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous. A secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer.
Because the source.
The end.
Because the source kept trickling through.
Wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right?
I can feel frustration. I swear if you put me back to chapter 2, I'm going to rumble with you right here.
Can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing.
She's killing me. How long did we say this game was? All right. Well, I got a couple new things. Okay, I have malice. There's nothing else? Okay. I can always come back. I desperately, like, I'm gaining all of these different areas, but I also got crooked. And I think that's going to be either the diner or the spoon, but I don't remember how to get back. I don't remember when the diner was open. Malice.
There was a malice lurking
This is when he pushed us into the phone booth last, so...
like a trap ready to spring.
Can we run?
Luca felt the weight of Nuncrete's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Yeah, you need to run, kid. I just want this to all be over. Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rollo at the treehouse.
Twisted free of Nuncrete's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. No, we cannot. Anything at all. No, we cannot. I would never! I do want to steal your candy, though. Wait, can we go to the diner? Oh, God, can we go to the diner? Is the diner open? Please. Please. There's the not old guy. The festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. He is going to throw a festival, though. I agree, this is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. Are they both young? Who's the other dog? It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
Scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
He's a rat! Okay, can we please go in here? Just let me in the freaking diner! Oh, I don't know if it's for the diner, in fairness. I'll check the stupid pond again. I think in this timeline I've already... Oh! He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Yeah, me too, girl. I don't even know how to resolve it at this point. You got any ice cream? Okay, no. Okay. I can't go in the stupid diner. I don't know if it was like a one and done thing, but there were other customers there, and she said we should go get more ingredients. So I'm kind of upset that I haven't been able to go in since. Good grief. Oh. Oh, identify yourself, please. Nellie Modwell. I work here now. I'm unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. She doesn't know she's working for the baddies. Whoa. You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junking. Sunny evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junking? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Bah, never since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I'd better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Junk away, Jeff. This poor pig. Just getting encapsulated by boxes. Hey, man. Oh, you don't want to talk to me either. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to talk to this dad because I definitely have something now, right? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line.
Weird.
All you have is a hammer.
Okay. Not right now, Pum. Puma's trying to jump up here now. Pum. Ooh, a picture? It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Wait, Nuncreed? Let me see that. Huh, look at those two young fools. How to end up in at the bottom of the pond. Okay. Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? Good grief. Thank you for the hydrate, Abby. I'm also fighting a cat in the moment. Puma! Are you saying hi? Okay. Girlfriend. Okay. He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. Girl. Sorry. Just a cat butt. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Well, that's quite a haul. We got all the stuff. Feels like a good time to pack up. Oh, just a little bit longer? If things lasted forever, they might not feel as special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, buckaroo. Girlfriend. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, you just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yeah, Yep, top secret. Neat. I wonder if we could say that to Nuncreed. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh, I wish I could go to the freaking diner. There might be nothing at the diner, but I don't know. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy.
We gonna sleep in the tree house.
The beanbag.
We're sleeping in the tree house. Boomy.
He conceived his lumpy embrace.
What are you doing? You can sit there if you want. But
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered in pulse.
Broski. Dragon, thank you for the love, friend.
Himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source.
Oh.
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket.
Ooh.
Keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. You made me proud, buckaroo. Luca turned to face him. Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's face. A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together. Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail.
I'm staring at Puma's face. Baby girl, you have something in your eye as well, which is cute. I got it. Ooh.
Wait. Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you. Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?
Hopefully that thing in our pocket's real.
His father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of
If we okay, so if the coal, okay, I'm trying to think, talk too much at the same time. If this is real and we have the pocket coal, this is like Harry Potter, right? Where we like imagine it in the mirror, but in this case we're imagining it in our dream and it's actually true and it's in our pocket, and we can take that to the source because it's just enough energy to set a blaze, but not enough energy to like destroy the town, right? Right? Thanks for the love, Abby.
The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. I think so. His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, Buckaroo. Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Oh dear. Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Ooh.
Just as Lucas sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Ooh.
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small.
Okay.
Lucas stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight.
Is it Nuncreed?
Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily stumbled up through the hole.
It's Rollo. Stop right there. Or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figure you'd recognize me. They experimented on him and now he's older. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw. He looked more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo. Only bigger, older, changed.
Mm-hmm. How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Dunno. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look.
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
It was like, hands. Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower, but beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too. Bro ain't got a mirror. Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Luca, why are you so small?
Moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
Hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rollo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. It was in the licorice candy. That's how he was staying small. How do they know? Okay, so my question, and I don't know if they're going to answer this, so maybe a question for later. How do they know which one is going to make the, I mean, maybe they label them, like which one's going to make you older and which one's going to make you younger, you know? Like, how do they know? Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling now. I passed out and woke up like this, and then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Of course. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at this. Look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Except we know that Gran is our mom now. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
Okay. I'll take them all on. Beck! Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yell, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. Get it right, Beck. Sheesh. I had to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. She got splashed. That's right. In this, okay, so previously Iggy got splashed. She got splashed on her hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from my chemistry set my mom gave me. And it turned white. So it was like the old version, I guess. Just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Ma'am. Notices what? Always in our business. Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Which we saw. Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough for her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. On purpose. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
We're a bit of a rebel, but it's fine. I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
Flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. We're totally chill with being grounded, but we're also not at our house right now. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look, which we can't see currently. Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom and I was too angry to sleep, so I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Ooh. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him in through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering, which is her mom? Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. I wonder if the predecessor... Well, I don't know. Good, you know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to Perennial Harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay, just for a bit. Oh? It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Yeah. Like, actually killing someone? Capital murder? Which is probably what happened to the dad. Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. Banana topper. What the hell's my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her. Are we gonna go into the building?
A large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome mat for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist. I love it for Rolo. I really, really do. He's so enthusiastic.
The heist.
The heist.
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
This is so much better.
On the day before the festival,
I didn't realize her mom was going to be in danger, though. That's a little sad.
they'd need to pull every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread, even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
So Iggy.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rolo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Can we go to the freaking diner now? All right, quick recap. Rolo, you're going to talk to Roxy. Cordially. That's his sister. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me. Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new
At Rolo's sizable brother.
circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, The plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves us with Jeff then Iggy. How are you going to persuade them? I'll think of something.
Each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
It's going to go horribly. Well, Godspeed. That's what I say a lot. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Okay. Before I do any of that, I do want to try to go to the dang diner. Blocking the entrance, I see. Diner, 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 diner. Is it open? It is not. What? Why is the diner never open anymore? You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards. They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. She is so cute. I love her, really. Okay. I'll talk to you. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction, but can he really pull through? I hope so. This is like level 20,000, chapter 6. For the 7th time. Hey. Oh. Okay. It's funny because there's a statue of him, but he's dead, so. Jeff! Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
Joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hiding, aiding, and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
This got so much more complicated so fast. Oh my gosh. And he does like junk. Junk! Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Okay.
Luca wasn't. He shouted out.
Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Bro. Okay. Fight. I've done enough fighting for a life. Okay. All right. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Some traction. Luca carried on with vigor.
Okay. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
Good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to get home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate could come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Hey, done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Ah, we did it. I don't know where... I do not know where Iggy and them are, actually. You gonna spoil the story for me more? No, I can't even talk to you. Okay, cool. You know, I've never been able to go into the drugstore, which is kind of weird. Oh. Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here trying to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
He gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately life has been kind of crooked, you know? Crooked. Yeah, well, life's always crooked. Get over it. We ain't interested. Damn it.
Luca knew they'd. He tried again.
All right. Bags of shit seemed to be good.
Iggy gave a reluctant.
Strange.
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things, even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
Eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Goody two-shoes ain't so goody anymore. Ness, welcome in. Thank you for coming in to say hello. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And thanks for the first time message, my friend. Have a wonderful rest of your day. My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. After this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Yep, fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Nice, we did it. Okay. Did you hear that, Tish?
Gazed up at Tish with a smile.
Aw, he invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. She said more than just yep. Wow, we're making all types of progress. This has to be good.
Good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Nice.
And Rolo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Nice.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rolo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Are you dressed as a raccoon?
Rolo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Oh my gosh, he just has a mustache. Why does he look like a plumber? Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. They're in the crate. This is like, what do they call that? A Trojan horse? Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
Had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rolo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this off of the records. That was surprisingly easy. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke,
How you gonna get that through the door?
Rolo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
That's actually more impressive. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
Hammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rolo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, perennial ham fist. What was that?
Distraction was enough for Rolo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The board fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Phew. That was close. Hey, our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one, but you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Okay. Ooh, that's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. So weird. It's all for decoration, I guess. Ah! A plant. Oh! Solomon?
In his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A leer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are heading to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't just leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. Damn it. It was just down this way.
I happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Ugh. So it is. It's pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. What is going on? Oh. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
Mind a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
She is the one. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Already spotted.
Luca his walkie-talkie.
Oh, he's got the darts in his son's head. Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Solomon is boost. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password, he says to the Founder. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
It's best because we don't know the jabs are being provided. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door's marked 13806.
Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a lock.
No. Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we've got company. Luca must go faster. 1 sec, I can't think with all this noise.
Skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. Go, go, go. I'm not going to read the number again. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Was still running with their clipboards. That's hilarious. Ah! Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo. We said the same thing. Is he coming to us, though? Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. What? Oh! You two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Get him, Roxy! Make a break for it. How did they get in, though? Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. How did they get in, though? I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy I finally used the Young Chemist's lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on all the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source and fused small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came into the cleanup of the mess to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. It was our dad. Harness Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
He sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. She did it. But she doesn't know that she did it. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. He knew they were mistakes. He was fooling it on purpose. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Wait. Yeah, he's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? Oh, I thought it was our dad. But Dr. Prescott. Okay. I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Jinkies. Alright, everything's on track. Oh my gosh, Adon, how are you? Happy Sunday, my friend. Not only early, but like one in like weeks. I hope you're well though. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Nice! What are you guys playing? Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Solomon is a bother, is the problem.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Pode? I've never heard of this. What is this? One is a sun and one is a rock. Like one player is a sun and one is a rock. Is it space? That's cool. Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Except we're talking to him. We need to go through different obstacles and puzzles using our powers. That's cool. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
It's still warm. He must have been in here recently. Literally standing in front of you, Luca. Okay, can we just take attention to the detail here? There are books stacked on the chair because he's currently small and requires the seat to be higher. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay, I can't say anything about the obvious darts in his son's face. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Hello! Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked in with Solomon. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yes. Rollo. Before we start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered pizza. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Solomon's the worst. Everyone else huddle up. Oh! That rat! I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Maudwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. The words in this game got me fumbling. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Eyes searched the floor in thought.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon watched eagerly,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for the flicker of epiphany.
Mm-hmm.
With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Mm-hmm. Ha, yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
He gonna actually clap? Hell yeah. Clap, clap, clap. Very good, Dr. Maudwell, very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Curran, the vial, please. We're gonna do it now? Oh, may I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial.
Bam! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. Smash it with a hammer. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thinking about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Ah! I thought we were gonna totally miss it. Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Pulled the vial mockingly.
Season! Luca! Over here! Smash it! Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
Pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
Deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
Really? That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
Apprehension, Beck conceded.
Damn. It didn't even give us a choice.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
Blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. He's all teeth. We've said that so much. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Wait! But Gran/Mom is gonna go, freeze everything, isn't she? Well, crap. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need some time. Rollo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey, I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Yeah, a whole blizzard. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did he say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen key card. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus liquamine.
Dropped from Luca's face.
Is she? She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded in the hall.
We know what that means.
Chapter 8, Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
Oh.
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
She's trying to save Rollo. I love it. Love. All right. Yay! Sort of. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Luca's Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from
But this is going to end the same because Nuncreed didn't care. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed.
No! It's too late.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Damn it. No. Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
With a little change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Oh my god. Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. Oh god. I didn't... Okay, it's physical money. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
And face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh god. He's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with certainty.
Augustus, what do we do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now. But nothing gets exposed.
Epilogue.
Ah!
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn.
This is lame.
Rollo and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable.
Dumb.
The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn.
That's dumb.
His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Stupid. That's so lame. Ugh. Rolo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. I'm sorry. That is so dumb. Are we joking? Nothing gets exposed. I kind of want to go back immediately. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to go with junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It's pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. What? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face.
Okay. Oh! Oh my god, we killed him. That's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was left of the wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines.
Oh my god. Wow.
Feels to you like a good note to end on. I won't stand in your way.
Okay, we're gonna try Malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Whiskey? That was the only other thing on the desk, right? Malice, the whiskey from his office. Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. Okay. That's what I call it, 80 proof poof whiskey. Pop Goes the Weasel was the achievement for that. That is bonkers.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now
Okay.
stage and into the distance.
So the only option we have actually is
Never seen a
change.
the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon. Luke first a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him.
Okay, but that's horrifying.
Was
Unexpected for sure.
perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
I believe I'm writing it at this point. Your version sucks. Okay.
Epilogue. Beacon folks, the news
Fine.
and at
Fine.
knowing he is here for a reason.
I really don't think this was like the best though. Nothing got exposed. What's the heck with the source, right? We never figured out technically that Gran is mom. Well, we can go in there.
Moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out. Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
So we did find out? Okay, maybe we did find out actually. There she is. Oh, here, I'll shut the door. Oh, I forgot in this version. Okay. All right. I'll turn that off. Sorry. I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. What about the secret lair? I guess I can't go in there. Okay, I guess. Is this really the best of the best? There's nothing else? I didn't get everything at the diner. Unless I did. Which I definitely want to look up if this thing ends. Do we know though that it has been moved? Okay. Bizarro. Oh, he's sneezing again. That's great. All right, but I mean, oh, I hear you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rolo, 1 Luca rule, so we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Alona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which could be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, cause it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Wow, okay. I don't understand. Wes! Hello, my friend. The music clash is always terrible. My dear friend. Hello! Oh, gracious. You were playing Oblivion. How did it go? Just wait for the music to chill. Thank you for the raid, my friend. I'm a bit of pain, so I kept my stream short, but sending all the love. Thank you. I'm so sorry you're in a bit of pain. I'm so sorry that's still something you're dealing with as well. I'm glad you love Oblivion, though. I'm sure it's so fun. Anybody that needs to raid and run, please don't feel bad about it. I completely understand, but if you want to hang out, I think we're finishing this. I know, you've got ads. I know. Thanks so much for the raid. Feel free to raid and run if you need to, but thank you so much. So much love, my friend. Again, if you need to raid and run, don't worry about it. Health comes first, so do whatever makes it. Do whatever you need to do. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ileana and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Oh, these stupid clipboards. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next? In our 3 games since 2006, it's so good. Welcome back. I'm glad that you had a good time. I'm sorry you're still in pain, but don't worry if you need to raid and run or whatever makes it easier for you. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad you had a good time. And that goes for everybody. Anybody that needs to raid and run. No hard feelings. Take care of yourself first, okay?
But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Nice. Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. No worries. Well, you're nice. No worries, my friend. Rest up and feel better soon. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Aww. I don't want to go to the treehouse yet. Oh, go over the bridge. Mr. Pigman, you're not under boxes now. How's the nap in this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. I guess I don't really understand. I better not dilly-dally. Oh, come on. Tag nabbit. I guess I don't know if the diner is finished or not, and I don't know how we figure that out. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Oh, nice. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. But we've completed this, so what a perfect day. Maybe we didn't complete it with Mom because she's still alive? I don't know. A little, what is going on here? A little higher. Yup. A little lower. Oh, wow. Little higher. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. I love that it's all friendship now. With older Rollo. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Oh, we're going to Beck's house. Okay. So we do get to go that way. Well, now. Okay. I hope I'm able to check on the diner. Oh! Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, or Sharper, doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I think. So we do a lot of strolling these days. He looks so mad. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. Oh! For all intents and purposes, the child is an unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. For everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Oh, where's your friend? Luca, do you want a biscotti? Yes, on the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. Pfft, as if. No. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. That's great. Everyone's down here. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. Oh, the tent is gone. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something, right? Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple? What about your candy stand, old man?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. I mean, that's one way to say it, I guess. I can't believe this is how it ends. I'm kind of, like, I don't know. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Gosh, I hope... Oh, it's open! Okay, great. Yawn. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Okay, great. I need to go in here. Ah!
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Yay! Yay! Oh, guys, you don't understand. I wanted to come back to this stupid diner for so long. These allergies have been killing me. I haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I almost told Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear out the sinuses? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again. This is great. I'm so happy, man. Okay, so let's do pungent and pungent. Achoo! Not right. I'll need something a bit spicier. Oh, okay. Spicy? Incendiary. All right. How about now? That's wrong. I like the spicy peppers. Put them on something that'll really wake up the senses. You like the spicy peppers? So pungent and spicy? Pungent? Spicy. I don't know. We'll see. You got a giant fish and peppers. I call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy and stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Thank goodness. Okay. Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack-sized, if you could. Snack-sized, huh? Ha! I love it. I call it the novella. Lovely. This just in. Last Chance Diner overrun by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin, I'm Luca.
Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? You've come to the right place. Indeed, I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. A nice juicy burger. Onions. Say less. Now we're just cooks. The end of the story is we become a diner restaurateur. I call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. How do I get to you? Okay. Listen well, child. I am only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it. When I say well done, I mean it. Well done, no problem. I fear you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black. One burnt burger coming up. And top it with the most expensive thing you have. So incendiary and lavish? Say less. I guess you're getting caviar on your burger. Enjoy. May I present the row, 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 you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mr. Fratelli had caviar stashed back there. The woman is full of surprises. Very good, this will suffice. What do you want? Little Luca, Uncle Nuncreed. I guess we're friends, I don't know. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. Oh, this was before. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get for you for lunch? For the fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special that'll cheer you up. Something special that'll cheer him up? Tinder? Adorable. Sweet and smiley. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, Luca, you sweet boy.
Reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
How did we do that on the first try? We are adorable. Got a lot of your daddy in ya, don't ya? I guess so. Run along, I'll do my best to clean my plate. Last one. I have a coupon here for one free burger. What'll it be? I have a lot of mouths to feed, so give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Say less, 'cause you're a bun-bun, I guess. This seems kind of weird that you, a rabbit, are gonna eat this 3-layered burger with lettuce. That's a cactus. I almost gave her a cactus. That is a lot of meat for that one little bun. Oh! That's what she said. Or him. They both may have said it. I call it the too much is never enough. This should keep them at bay. Thank you. My goodness. Alrighty, it looks like we've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks. Oh, I already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Yes, Chef. Satisfy all customers in the cooking mini game. Yes. We did it, guys. We completed both. I feel so much more satisfied now.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. We're shutting down the diner for a while. Excuse me, would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are going to fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. I love that for you. Enjoy your vacation. I'm so glad we completed that before the game is over. I feel so much better. As someone who isn't usually a 100%er, that was really driving me crazy. Because we completed the fishing one in no time. I guess it was just easier to get to. The frick if I know. Oh, everybody's in here.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Nice. But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus, so they did cover it up. Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that? Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
Typically went on like this for quite some time.
Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth, but I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that. Cute little husky pup.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder.
Peeked over Piper is a hard thing to say.
Fully inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I feel like we've experienced every chapter again multiple times for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. There's so much reading in this, but it's totally worth it. I feel like we're tying up so many loose ends instead of loose ending them, you know? Look at all the bunnies. Why are there so many bunny rabbits? Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. She's secretly reading smut. You know what she is, though? Some of the things that she said when we would click on her are very indicative of that. I bet she'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Why are there so many rabbits? Jeff, what is going on? Are they going down the chute for funsies now?
Gone. The transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not.
Just one piece of candy. Oh, that's what you're charging? For the ride of your life. Who's next? I think those are all the Bunny and the Diners kids, actually. Any bugs? Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Dynastis totalis. And that's good? It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the county. That's awesome. Bugs are back. This is completely covered up now. I can still throw mushrooms. Can I go all the way back here for realsies? Oh, no. Okay, fine. They've got it all still closed up, so that's chill. What about this beehive? Am I gonna get stung now? No, okay. That's unfortunate. Beck! We came all this way for you and talked to like 30,000 people before we got here. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. A bit of a surprise? What's the surprise? A tree! Oh! My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. It's the tree for his dad. Oh my goodness, we all owe you. It should be okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. It's specifically designed for the old one and thrive as things warm up because they've covered the hole. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Ah, this is it.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Guys, we did it. We finally, I can't believe we're finishing it. Like this, I felt very impossible there for a second. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. Whee! Aw, Mom's with us too.
I think this is it.
It's the narrator crying. Calm down, girl.
I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it.
Me too, because you got like 40 branches in this thing. I know the tree is symbolic now, but like, damn.
Then you came along.
Don't even do this. Don't.
I don't know exactly how to thank you.
Let's not then.
It's hard to explain how much this means to me.
Then we'll just keep it to silence would be great. Okay.
That our time together is finally ending. Let's just
I'm just gonna skip through
watch
that.
the end together.
Yeah, let's watch. Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. It is a cute little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. That's how we're gonna leave this conversation, Rolo. I feel like a dang cello. Alright. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a name named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. In the winter? We've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like. Forget his voice. No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more, because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. It's very cute. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modal says that over the next few years, this place should warm up, so you won't have to be so cold for much longer. You're coming right at the end, my friend. Welcome back. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in, big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. So cozy. We did it! Close the book. I missed a lot. It's okay. It was crazy fans. Yay! We finished a game, guys. Claps in the chat. If I had to rate it, if I really had to give it a rating, I don't know what I would give it. I was just showing the emotes. They are very cute, though. They're perfect timing, especially the walk-up one right at the end. I liked the fact that it was choose your own adventure, but not really, right? It's so loud I can't even think right now. Choose your own adventure, but not really choose your own adventure because it does lead you to an ultimate ending. There are sort of mini games. He's called Lemmy. He's so cute. I love him. I think overall, it gets an 8. Not a full 10. Not quite a 9 because I had to do so much reading, and you guys know how I am with the reading. How can I speed this up? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Not. Okay, I'll just let it go. It's fine. Yeah, I'd give it an 8. Lots of reading, even though there was a narrator, which I thought was a bit funky. I wish they'd just gone ahead and incorporated voices in it. It probably would have cost a little bit more, to be honest, because it's a lot of work to do all of the reading, because I did all the reading, so I get it. But the story was great. The feeling of having to get 100% completion without having to work for it in general was nice, because even if you selected the wrong one, it still brought you back. So yeah, give it a solid 8, maybe an 8.5. The characters were fantastic. The banter was fantastic. Artwork fantastic. Like visuals, 10 out of 10. There was lots to see. There was a lot that you learned through there. It was a little bit confusing, like who knew what, but maybe that was the point, to like cause a little bit of confusion. Oh, they're so adorable, Dragon. I love them. Specifically the Rito one. Riot. That's a big W for me. Good. Yeah. A solid 8. What would you guys rate it? Did we like this? Thank you, Kat, for showing me and Nicole the game, right? It's a really great game overall. I think it was meant to cause a little bit of confusion, obviously, because you don't know what, like, you see the branches, but you might not necessarily remember what happened what unless you played the whole thing in one sitting. And even then, I feel like even when we would have branches that would start popping up, it was still hard to keep it all straight. Like, who knew what we didn't know, and like real timing with the chapters versus like what we knew obviously on the outside as we found out. I thought it was interesting to have 3 different weird endings for Solomon, or Sharper, or whatever you want to call him. The exploding into confetti, as well as the turning to absolute dust, was a little morbid in my opinion, given the rest of the game. But that's fine. Do you know exactly what I missed? I don't know exactly what you missed. I'm so sorry. I mean, we went through the whole game in every single branch. Like, I don't think there's a way to go through the game like straight through, which I think is an interesting choice. But also, again, as someone who doesn't usually 100% things on purpose, I don't necessarily mind that. Oh, okay. And apparently you can go back through. But like, so this is exactly what I mean. Like, there's no way to go through the whole game, at least not that I can see, where you would be able to like go straight through to like the end, right? Because like there are some things that you don't earn unless you go a certain direction. So I'll play it myself also. Yeah, definitely give it a go. I think it's worth playing for sure. Even if you've seen somebody else play, it's definitely, I mean, obviously you wouldn't see every single part, but I do want to see if we got all the achievements then. We did. Okay, so there's 11 achievements. We did get all of them. So just to give you guys a look here as well, in case you're curious. Oh wait, no, go back. I wanted to see those achievements. Okay. So we got A Charmed Life, Play That Funky Music, Born in a Barn, Nerd, Melon Kicker, Riddle Me This, The Big Chill, Agile Angler, Pop Goes the Weasel, Yes Chef, Close the Book. Okay, so technically speaking, I think the areas that we could have influenced, right? We didn't have to complete the mini games, so we didn't have to get Yes Chef or the Agile Angler. I think it's interesting that only 27% of players ended up doing that, because in order to get that, you have to complete it. So very intriguing that not a lot of people, I feel like people like mini games, or maybe they were just trying to get through it because there was so much at the end, and it kept going back and forth so much, or maybe they forgot about it, which I definitely would have. Pop Goes the Weasel we wouldn't have gotten if we hadn't made Solomon explode at the podium, which I'm really upset we got an achievement for that. Apparently 44%. Now, this is the area that I think we wouldn't have gotten as well if we had just actually kept going. I'm glad I went back for the other 2 scenarios of Menace and the whiskey one. So in that regard, yes, you could just completely avoid it and just put something strange in it, which would revert him to the baby form, like the Lucky Penny. So I guess in that way, you know, you wouldn't have to. I don't know. Melon Kicker, I guess, if you didn't kick the melon, obviously. Nerd, Poke Around the Library, Solve a Riddle. I don't really understand. I don't remember. We got this one like a month ago when we first started playing, so I do not remember what this one was about. Watermelon Bongo. So there was another watermelon one. This one, 100% of players should find. I don't understand how you wouldn't find at least one charm throughout the entire game. Because, like, even, I guess if you weren't poking around, unless you just went straight and did exactly what they said the whole time, I do think that would be interesting. I'm not going to redo it for that. But I do think that would be an interesting question. So yeah, we got all the achievements, which is so crazy. Because that never happens with me. I am not necessarily a 100%er, but in this way, I guess we were, which is totally chill.